day after Thanksgiving. A little breezy today. Swimming pool without any water in it. Be nice if we put water in it. Pretty much, for me anyway, perfect weather today. It's about 73 degrees, which for me is perfect. But anyway, nose itches. Ended up being a pretty good Thanksgiving after all. Went to the food bank and there was a line all the way around, clear down the block, but I needed food, so it's like, well, I'll just have to get in line. Well, then I got to thinking, it's like, oh, wait a minute, this is Thanksgiving. This was on Tuesday that I went to the food bank. And I got to thinking, well, Thanksgiving week, I just got a rock in my shoe, or my flip-flop. I'm going to have to go over here and sit down so I can dig it out. But I got thinking, you know, Thanksgiving week, maybe they're handing out turkeys, you know, for that many people to be there, you know, as compared to normal. So, yeah, that's too high. I don't... So I went and got in line, and sure enough, they were handing out turkeys. So I got, I don't know, I guess it was about a 10-pound turkey, 12-pound turkey, something like that. It was fairly good size. And so fixed that yesterday. Figured, you know, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. So I fixed that. Well, fixed, I had a couple of boxes of stovetop dressing that I'd gotten from the food bank. So I fixed that. And then I fixed some instant mashed potatoes. And then used the drippings from the turkey and made turkey gravy, which turned out really well. I'm very good at making gravy. Okay, this chair here is a little bit lower. Easier, I don't have to climb up so high. Here we go. I wish I had somewhere to sit this camera and didn't have to sit here to hold it. It wouldn't be as shaky. But anyway, so made the gravy, and everybody really enjoyed it. We had most of the people that live here had a little bit, at least a little bit of turkey and dressing and mashed taters, and got quite a bit left over. So I'm going to have, that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Is going to have some turkey and dressing. Don't want. I already made a turkey sandwich. That's what I had for breakfast this morning, was a turkey sandwich. It's like, what the heck, you know? Oh, feels nice out here. Yeah, this time of year in Arizona is perfect. I remember when I moved here, of course I got here to Gilbert in June, and I remember Mark was telling me, he says, you're going there at the worst part of the year. It's going to be super hot, and da-da-da. He says, but you'll love it come October, November, December. Yeah, it's like, it's almost 75 degrees at the end of November. Yep. You just gotta deal with the heat during the summer, but you stay inside where it's, I don't know what they're doing, go-karts or something over there. But you stay inside during the summer in the air conditioning, and it's not too bad. I'm gonna go over here. I don't know if this is wide enough to set this down on or not. I don't want it to fall off. Let's see. Okay. I guess as long as I don't shake the fence, and hopefully it's right. I gotta lean it back a little bit so it's balanced. Okay, there we go. So now it's that way. I don't have to stand there and hold it. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there. It sounds like they got go-karts going or something. But yeah, we everybody really appreciated it. You know, we had and then one of the other gals went and got a pumpkin pie. So we had pumpkin pie for dessert, which she didn't get any Cool Whip. That's all right. In fact, I just had another piece of it, pumpkin pie, before it came out here. And yeah. So today's just kind of been. Really haven't done much of anything other than work on stuff on the computer. But it was funny too, because I was talking to my sister a couple days ago, and she was telling me how I think it was like a couple of days before it had snowed there. It's like, man, I don't really have to worry about that here. Although it has snowed here before. I remember one year I was living in Oregon, and there was a weather inversion, and it was like really warm where I was in Oregon, which normally it was cold and snowy and everything else, and it snowed here in Phoenix. Because he called me, he goes, guess what? I go, what? He goes, it's snowing. They closed everything down. They let all the kids out of school so they could go out and play in the snow. But I guess it was just like just a little skiff of snow, and he says they're out there trying to build snowmen out of the little tiny bit of snow on the ground. But we didn't have that problem in Idaho. We had plenty of snow to build snowmen. Too much. We built big monster snowmen. But yeah, it was kind of weird because it's like, I remember all the years when Mark was living down here and I was living in the cold area, and it would be like, I remember one time I called him and it was like minus 17 in Payette, and it was like in the high 60s, low 70s down here. And it's like, yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, I'll take the heat during the summer, you know. And although it's not as hot here as it is in Lake Havasu. Lake Havasu is even hotter than here, by quite a bit. But I got out of there when it started getting up in the high 90s. It's like, nah, I can't camp in this crap. And that's when I went over to Show Low, where it was like around 70, 72, 73, which was, and it stayed like that for quite a while. But yeah, I've got to hang around here for a while because of all the medical stuff, like I've talked about. But you know, I really like Gilbert. Really, really like Gilbert a lot. So I don't know. I mean, I got to find another place to live. I got to try to find something that's cheaper, hopefully. But I don't know if that's going to be doable. I don't know what the rent prices are. You know, I can get the special housing, but I still don't know how much that's going to be. If it's more than here, you know, I really don't want to be stuck here. But I've got to do what I can afford. You know what I mean? But for right now, this is doable. I'm going to have the room all to myself after Noel leaves, which is going to be about another week. I think he's got to be out by the 3rd or 4th or something like that. So he's been trying to find another place to live. But it's been hard for him because he's been in the hospital so much. He really hasn't had a lot of time to look for places. And I've looked at some other places and, running into the same thing here that I ran into anywhere else is that all you can do is join a waiting list. So, so you need to find another place to live. Yeah, I know, I'm trying. I've been trying. But, there's only so much housing, especially affordable housing. I mean, if I could go pay, $2,000 or $3,000 for an apartment every month, then, that'd be simple. When I have to stay within a very limited budget, it makes it a little tougher. There's a lot less places to go around. So there's, like I say, any place that's halfway affordable, there's ever been their dogs trying to get in there. So you got waiting lists. So I don't know if I'll ever get into one of those. It would be nice, just keep praying and, maybe something will open up. But at least right now, I have a place to stay, which is, it's not ideal. But I do like a lot of the people that live here, though. We get along really well. We had a good time yesterday. They really appreciated me fixing the meal. But I did all the cooking. Nobody else did anything. So, which is fine because it's like I just as soon not have people in my way. I do it all myself. It really wasn't that hard to do. Because turkey was in the oven, and then I just all I did was make the stovetop dressing, which is you heat water, you get it to boiling, and then you take it off, put the mix in there and stir it up, and cover it and let it sit. There's your dressing, stuffing, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, the mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, that's not a big deal to do. And then I made the homemade gravy, which turned out really, really well. I was impressed. I'd never tried doing that before, at least turkey gravy. So I had to do that a little bit differently, but at least I knew what to do. And it turned out really well. It turned out really good. Went really good over the mashed potatoes and the stuffing. So, didn't have any other veggies. That would have been nice. If I'd have thought about it, it'd be nice to have gotten some like corn on the cob or something like that to go with it. But I didn't think about that until in the middle of cooking. It's like, corn on the cob would go really good. Of course, nobody else wanted to go get any, so we'll spend the money. So, because everybody that's living here is pretty much strapped for cash like I am, or they wouldn't be living here. So, anyway, like I say, it turned out to be pretty good Thanksgiving. It's like I told Donna, the house mom, told her, I said, at least you made it feel like you weren't spending Thanksgiving by yourself. Even though you weren't with family, you were with other people and sitting around the table and having a good time, and it was fun. It was fun. And and I really appreciate that food bank has been a lifesaver down at the Catholic Church down there. If it wasn't for them, I'd starve. But I go there once a week. I haven't been going once a week. The last couple of weeks I've gone because I've had to. But I'm glad I went because giving out turkeys, getting a free turkey, that's really, really nice. That that I don't know who donated them, but I'm really thankful for whoever did. People have, a lot of people that don't have the funds to buy a turkey, like me. So to get one for free, that was really nice, And got it on Tuesday, put it in the fridge, and it was still halfway frozen. And Donna says, well, they got the giblets and stuff inside the turkey. You didn't pull those out. And I said, well, I tried, but it was still frozen. It was too frozen. So I had to cook it quite a while longer. We still ate by 2 o'clock. By the time we got everything done, it was between 2 and 3. So, that way you eat late enough where you don't really need dinner. So it worked out well. It was fine. Worked out really well. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, that was fun. It turned out, Thanksgiving turned out to be a lot better than I expected it to be, And none of us had to spend Thanksgiving by ourselves. That was the cool thing about it. Yeah, so anyway. Alright, let's stop for a minute. As the owner come around, he come through the gate, and he was kind of standing there like, I guess, probably trying to hear what I'm saying. So, that's why I stopped, because it's like, ooh, boy, this is very uneven out here. Not real good footing. Yeah, I think they got go-karts going over there or something. That's what it sounds like. That'd be fun. Alright, see if I can set that up there without it falling off. Hopefully it's got me in the picture. No, I really like it here in Gilbert. I really like Gilbert a lot. You know, I got my first experience with Gilbert when I had my gallbladder issue. You know, because I was at Sholo and they sent me here, and I was here for like a week and a half, and then they ended up sending me to Phoenix, you know, to have the actual surgery. So. But I knew that I liked the people at the hospital. People at Gilbert seemed pretty cool. And It's really, I really like this area. It's pretty nice. You know, it reminds me a lot of Lake Havasu, just simply because, like, of all the, you know, you look around and it's like, you know, palm trees everywhere. There's other trees too, but you drive along the streets and there's like palm trees everywhere. Different kinds of palm trees. You didn't see quite a vast array of different kinds over in Lake Havasu. Here you see a bunch of different kinds. You got great big fat ones, you got skinny ones. You know, fat kids, skinny kids, kids that climb on rocks. Hot dog. Oh, my hot dog. So, yeah. Well, I could keep rambling on, but I don't really have anything more to tell you. I'm going to go back in and relax the rest of the day and just take it easy. And I have gas money now thanks to my sister, so I'll be able to start going to the gym again. So I think I'll start that tomorrow, going back to the gym, because I haven't been for several weeks. Well, I burned my foot really bad, and I couldn't wear a shoe, couldn't do anything for like almost a month. And so it's pretty much healed now. So I haven't been to the gym in a while, and so I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Head to the gym, and yeah, it sounds like somebody else came out, but I'm hiding behind this bush here. Yeah, it sounds like Jay, the pregnant girl. Oh, ow, ow. Oop. Little dog poopies. Yeah. So, ow, man. I hit those little hills and stuff, and that really jolts my knees. Ow, dang it. I'm gonna keep stepping on these rocks. So. Ugh. Yeah, this is the house nut here.
I don't know who I'm waving to.
Huh?
I said I don't know who I'm waving to.
Oh, just everybody on YouTube.
What's that? YouTube friends?
Yeah. That's all the crazy people there.
Yeah, my sister showed me a video.
Oh. All right. Bye.